It's been a portrait on the wall in the Jackson City School District since the 1940s, but here recently that portrait has sparked a wildfire of conversation between believers and non-believers across the state of Ohio. Thousands of Jackson City School students have passed by the portrait over the years, perhaps some never realizing it was even there. Well, now that portrait is under attack. Good afternoon. My name is Jeremiah Shaver, and I'm a multimedia reporter with the Jackson County Times-Journal. I'm at Jackson Middle School, where a portrait of Jesus Christ, which hangs over an entrance here at the Jackson Middle School, is being threatened by a group based out of Wisconsin. The group demands that the school district take the photo down for what they say is a violation of the First Amendment. Jackson City School Superintendent Phil Howard spoke with me briefly about the letter he received from the FFRF.
We received a letter from the Freedom from Religion Foundation on January 2nd telling us that they had a complaint about the portrait and that we were in violation of the law and have asked that we take the photo down.
In the January 2nd letter from the Freedom from Religion Foundation to Superintendent Phil Howard, the foundation stated that the portrait was an egregious violation of the First Amendment and needed to be taken down. The letter then leaked onto Facebook and other social media outlets and caused quite a buzz in the community.
I believe that we are not in violation of any law of separation of church and state for two reasons. First of all, because the photo was donated by a student group known as the High Y Club. Secondly, I believe that because the photo has actually been here for so long that it has become a historical part of the building. So I think between those two things, that's what separates us from violation of the law. This photo hangs in what's known as our Hall of Honor. I mean, obviously there are other pictures here. It's not the only picture. Granted, it is the biggest picture and is in a more prominent area, but it is certainly not the only picture that's here. It's among many pictures in our Hall of Honor. I just have a real hard time with a group that's based out of Madison, Wisconsin, people who know nothing about our community or why the picture is there to begin with, coming in and demanding or telling us that we have to take something down that has such historical significance for us.
24 hours after the letter had leaked on Facebook, a group was formed called Jackson County for Jesus. Now the group has over 10,000 added members, and the purpose of the group is to support the school board and the school district on their decision to keep the portrait of Jesus Christ hanging at the middle school. Some Jackson Middle School students showed their support by hanging photos of Jesus Christ and Bible scriptures on the outside of their lockers.
I made a decision based upon my findings that the photo will stay up unless some judge or court rules that we have to take it down.
A large crowd of supporters showed up for the Tuesday, January 8th Jackson City School Board of Education meeting to show their support for the school district to keep the portrait of Jesus Christ hanging. The school board members went through their regular scheduled agenda and then they opened up for public comment.
I want to say to the school board, whatever you do to keep the picture, we're behind you. That's right.
It is still violating the United States Constitution and must be removed immediately.
Lastly, I would like to say Jesus is an important figure to me and several other students, and I hope that this portrait is allowed to remain up in the Hall of Honor for decades to come, because it deserves to be there, and I'm willing to say 99% of students agree with me.
I recently had a request to take these down because of the Word God in both of these. But again, I want to re-emphasize that some things are permissible, right, just because of the Word God. Someone else made a mention, we have, that phrase on our currency even.
Right.
But let me say that under Ohio Revised Code 3313.801, if a copy of the official motto of the United States of America, "In God We Trust," or the official motto of Ohio, "With God, all things are possible," which both phrases are on this, is donated to any school district, or if money is donated to the district specifically for the purpose of purchasing such material, the Board of Education of the district shall accept the donation and display the motto in an appropriate manner. As of right now, I've taken the position that, and I believe with the support of the Board of Education, that the picture will stay.
I want to make it clear that the entire board does 100% support the administration in this decision.
Reporting for the Jackson County Times Journal and your JacksonCountyDaily.com, this has been Jeremiah Shaver.